So I wanted to touch on two things, actually. The first is like you, you follow people on YouTube, and you follow people on their blogs, and you follow people on Facebook and Twitter and that sort of thing. And one of the guys that I follow, I have a lot of respect for. He's lived in Bangkok a long time. His name's Scott, and he shares the reality of him living in Bangkok, and so it's great. And he also offers people advice, and he has a paid membership site and a free membership site, and so it's awesome. He offers all this stuff, and I was reminded the other day about how important vulnerability is. And so for me, what does that mean? So vulnerability, accountability, whatever sort of nomenclature you want to use. But for me, what I've noticed is that if I can be accountable to somebody, or if I can have an accountability partner, I mean, whatever sort of, maybe new age label you want to put on it, whatever you call it, accountability partner is actually a fairly accurate description. And for me, I could also call it my sponsor or mentor or whatever. But I check in with somebody every day. For me, his name is Bill, and I've known him for over 20 years. And literally, I check in with him every day. He travels, and he's very busy in business, so a lot of times the check-ins are just me leaving an update on a voicemail as I drive to work. But I'll tell you something, it's very effective, and it's probably the most regularly effective thing that I do that has the maximum amount of ROI, meaning the investment is like between 60 and 180 seconds as I'm in the car, and I just press a couple buttons on the dash, and my phone comes up, and it automatically calls him, and I just say, "Hey, Bill, how's it going? Here's where I'm at right now." And if I say, "Hey, please call me back," he calls me back. If I text him, he gets back to me. It's all about the level of urgency. But the nice thing is, for the most part, again, it's a regular cadence of sort of check-ins. And I share that with you because, as this guy shared online, he was just talking about how he really needs to improve his health. And I went through a process over 2 years ago where I said, I got to improve my health and I got to do something. And for me, the solution was going through a program at Kaiser Permanente, my HMO, called Positive Choice Wellness. And basically what that does is that they put you on a very specific diet. And then you sit in a room once a week with your peers, basically people that are going through the same challenges and solutions, seeking the same solutions that you are, meaning regular, or controlled, medically supervised weight loss, so that it's healthy and your body's healthy and you're constantly on a trajectory towards healthy. And through that, I was able to lose 50 pounds. I lost 10 pounds in the first week. There's a lot of water weight and that sort of thing, right? And then 7 pounds a week after that for, approximately 6 weeks. And once I got to the point of losing 50 pounds, I got down to approximately 185. Now I'm at about 190, 192. Actually, my face looks kind of fat because I've also been clearly out in the sun today. But whatever. And the lighting's not great. Fine, And of course, YouTube adds 10 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever. But the point is that I hit my goals. And one of the things that this guy was sharing was that, he just lacked the motivation. And, I've totally been there. Trust me, we've all been there. If you don't think you've been there, then you're delusional. For something that you wanted to be more motivated about and you didn't have the motivation. But I'll just share my own experience, strength, and hope. How's that? So anyway, my experience is that, when I lack motivation, if I can reach out to my friends, and by my friends, right, air quotes, I define those as people that are basically willing to save my ass before they're willing to save my face. Meaning, they would rather really help me do better than make me just look good. And so those are my true friends. I'm blessed to have a wonderful amount of friends in my life. And I have also a lot of acquaintances, and those people are great too. But occasionally they'll sometimes just tell me what I want to hear and that sort of thing. So anyway, one of my key friends is this accountability partner that I have. I have basically given him the permission to potentially hurt my feelings in order to save my ass. And so I hope that you have someone like that in your life, and I highly recommend it. And I can tell you, if you're in those scenarios where you're just like lacking motivation and that sort of thing, or sorry, when I'm in a scenario that I'm lacking motivation, because of these daily check-ins that I do with Bill, it's a constant reminder of, okay, I mean, am I going to constantly just call him every single morning? I'm still not motivated. I'm still not motivated. I'm still not motivated. Eventually it's like, okay, well, are you going to do anything about it? And after just hearing myself talk sometimes, I mean, it's kind of another way of verbal journaling, maybe, which potentially is some of this stuff that I'm doing with this with this vlog, with this YouTube channel, to kind of just share, where I'm at, and hopefully along the way, maybe share something with you. So, I hope that if there's any area of your life right now where you're just not motivated or whatever, you're able to sort of pause and think to yourself, okay, so like, who really cares about me? Who loves me in my life right now? And who am I going to be able to reach out to? Who's my accountability partner? Because I am always amazed at the level of simple success I always have when I engage someone else in a challenge that I'm trying to do. The whole like 2 heads are better than 1. None of us are as smart as all of us. I mean, it's all these little phrases that you've heard all along the way. It's the standard. It's common knowledge, but it's not common practice. And so all I would do is I just want to impart to you that, one of the more simpler solutions that I've had to getting over that sort of level of lack of motivation and getting to the point of, okay, I can do this. I've done it once. All right, I've done it a second time. Both times were uncomfortable. All right, it's the third time. It's the third day of, not ingesting food that's going to increase my weight. It's the third day of not smoking. It's the third year of not smoking. I'm still going to call my sponsor. I'm still going to not drink. I'm still going to not smoke. Whatever it is, whatever challenge that you've got. In my experience, when you engage someone, when you engage an accountability partner, massive success has been the result for me. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Happy Sunday all over your body. It's August 2nd, 2015. And again, like I've always said, it's Mike's. I hope you're living the dream. Because if you're not living the dream, you're doing it wrong. Be well. Ciao. And don't forget to check out livemyassoff.com.